What's up, YouTube? Sorry I've been gone for so long. I took a couple months off and I got a lot of changes. One of the biggest changes, as you saw the title of this video, is that I left my engineering job, my dream job at my dream company, Netflix, to pursue something else. You're probably thinking, what could it be? What could be better than being a senior software engineer at one of the most hyped, best companies, best cultures, best co-workers? Literally nothing but good things to say about this amazing company. So what am I doing now? Before I get to that, I want to talk about what I've been doing for the last couple months and why I haven't been making any videos. And then I'll get to what I'm actually doing, and maybe a lot of that will make sense. So for the last few months, I've really just been thinking about myself and my family and what I want to do next. There's just been so many new opportunities coming my way, and just trying to decide on what opportunities I might want to capitalize on versus which ones might not be worth my time. It's pretty tough because I'm one of those individuals that's just always willing to try a bunch of stuff and do everything, but that's just not realistic.
It's just not realistic.
I can't go around trying everything, trying to build something, trying to make something, trying to start something in parallel times infinity. I did that early in my career and I was totally burned out, and I missed out on so many important moments in my family's life that I'll never get back. And I started to see that was going to happen. So I really just wanted to take a step back and really figure out, what do I want out of life? What type of lifestyle do I want to live with my family? What's the pace that I want to go through this? And then also, I really wanted to understand the type of content that I want for this channel. So if you've been following me, you know that I've been talking about breaking into tech, getting jobs as an engineer, as a product manager, as a designer. I've interviewed my sister, who's a PhD turned product manager and also a previous WNBA player. I've just been trying to inspire individuals to get into tech and take advantage of some of these opportunities. I'm going to continue to be a voice in this community to let you know that there are opportunities out here at critical times like right now with this global pandemic, where you can future-proof yourself by getting a job in tech. But then also, I really wanted to expand on that and talk about other things that interest me and some of the viewers here. That kind of ties into what I'm doing now and why I left my job as an engineer at Netflix. When I was at Netflix, I really loved the team that I was on and the product that I worked on. My manager was awesome. My coworkers were awesome. The product was awesome. It was really just an amazing job. I can't say more about it. There really wasn't anything negative about working at Netflix that went into my decision to actually leave. In fact, that's why my decision was so hard. Basically, what I've decided after looking at some of the opportunities in my life and where I really wanted to be, I've started multiple companies before, and I always still kind of had that itch of starting something new and creating the next piece of technology from the future. Although that does sound interesting, it does sound fun, I feel like I wanted to try a different approach to be more impactful this time. So what I'm currently doing is that I'm an investor at a firm called Initialize. It's a venture capital firm where we invest in early stage startups. So now I'm no longer an engineer writing code at one of the top companies in the world. Instead, I'm an investor at one of the top firms in the world. So far, it's just been amazing. Now being on the VC side, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot to learn, and I love it. It kind of feels like learning to code all over again. And honestly, it feels like a privilege, because it is. It is a place of privilege to be an investor where you help decide the future of technology in this case, because those are the companies that we invest in, but I also feel an overwhelming amount of responsibility to make sure I try to get some of these investments right, try to make the right decision. At the end of the day, that's pretty impossible to know who's going to be great and who's not going to be great. So we really try our best, and that process is what I'm learning. At the same time, as a venture capitalist, as an investor, I'm noticing different trends, different processes, different things in the industry as a whole that I would love to help shape for the future. I think venture capital is one of those industries that's very outdated. There's a lot of processes that people still follow that made sense then but don't make sense now. And it almost kind of feels like a private club where you got to know someone to be in there. And I know what that feels like being on the other side. There's a lot of room for innovation here that I plan on doing, primarily by making content about venture capital and investing and all those different things, and helping entrepreneurs, so that way we can kind of shape this industry for the future to better help serve the entrepreneurs of tomorrow. So when I had the opportunity to come aboard on Initialize, I took it. It was a no-brainer. So that's what I'm doing now. That doesn't mean I don't write code anymore. I'm still an engineer. I just don't write it for my job. You will see some more content when it comes to helping entrepreneurs out, and startups and investing side, things like that. So I'll kind of just be bringing all that in, folding it into my channel. I'll probably have like different series about different topics. That way you can kind of opt in to listen to whatever you want to listen to. I want to just share some of the insight that I'm experiencing, and really that's it. So you all let me know what you want to hear from the inside. I got a couple of videos lined up that I think you all are going to like, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to be back in front of this camera and talking. I've been kind of nervous getting back into it because it's been so long. Now that I'm here, it feels great. I feel like, you know, this is where I belong, is here, speaking to you all and just trying to be resourceful. So in the meantime, stay safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.